Man,
The worst thing they can say is their price.
that's true.
Man, they film.
That's what they do for
they do this for real.
for a job. Yeah, Corey Terry. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Corey Terry, Tubo, David. It's a lot of. We're supposed to try to get Greg. Oh, we are recording.
We are recording. Duh.
Hey.
Just
So
regular
what we- what I'm about to
conversation.
say, what we opening up with today?
Well, we were opening, but you ruined it.
I
With
did ruin it with the.
Yeah. So
with the-
anyway, anybody watch that Tyler Perry movie on Netflix?
I did. It was
Did you
fantastically.
Did you
bad.
watch it, Kareem?
No, I saw the haircuts and I was like, I couldn't do it.
Okay, I saw that haircut. I was like, "What is this? Is this Boomerang?"
Right.
I was like, "It's not.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Don't talk about
It's
Tyler
bad in a
Perry
good
like
way
that.
though. Like it's bad. Like I think everybody should get together, have a nice little Tyler Perry watch party. What the one thing people were saying, people were like, "Oh, I don't hear y'all talk bad about white films like this."
We
I was
do.
like, "No, I do." Then they was like, "I don't hear y'all disparage like Belly like that." I said, "No, I
We do.
talk trash about Belly all the
Yeah,
time."
it's one of my favorite movies.
Belly has one of the greatest opening scenes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's also a bad movie,
That's a terrible
but I
movie.
love to watch it every
Yeah,
single time
sure.
it come on. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm about to watch this thing.
It's a terrible movie.
It don't make no sense.
We did a podcast on how bad it was.
We did a whole thing.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
Nas and T-Boz, their scene should go down as some of the worst dialogue ever that I've ever seen. But I was like, yo, that opening scene is fantastic.
It is.
Those clips are fantastic. Him going to Jamaica is fantastic.
Yeah, that was epic.
Speaking of good movies and people traveling, though, Bad Boys. Bad
You saw
Boys
that?
3, great.
Yeah. You saw it too, Kareem?
I saw it.
And
man.
I'm one of those people that
I
did not.
probably will see it tonight.
Did you like 2?
I like 2, yeah.
See, I liked 1. 2 was like when Michael Bay gets too much money
Yeah.
and the military starts giving him too much stuff, he just be like, yo, I don't care what the script says. Like, we were talking about that earlier. Like, Transformers is where the military was like, here, you can have all this. He's like, I don't care what the story is. Like, I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this tomahawk. We're going to use this. I got this robot. I'm going to do this.
I got
I'm going to
these
do that.
fighter jets.
And they're like, yeah. They're like, why are we going underneath the ocean? He's like, because we have a submarine. Like, you need to write it in the script.
Man.
So that's how I felt Bad Boys 2 was. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, dog, y'all are invading Cuba. But 3 got a story.
It does.
Like
Wow.
three has a story. I believe in Will Smith where he was like, yo, they were like, yo, he don't want to do it until the script come together. I believe in the man. Like a script came together. He got a good story. It's just it's well acted. I liked it.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a positive thing.
Bad Boys 3. Go
Bad
see
Boys
it.
3.
So go see Bad Boys 3. Go see Tyler Perry Fall from Grace.
Black movies. That's what we watching.
That's what we're watching.
So one of them's good, one of them's bad.
But isn't that great that we're at a point in life where we can have like the really good and the mediocre?
That's true.
That's what we wanted.
That's all we wanted.
I said, yo,
We
I
just
go
want
see
to
a
be
good
treated
bad,
equal.
but I said it's nice to see a good bad.
It's
black
nice to
film.
see it. Yeah.
You know what I mean,
That's
nothing
true.
wrong with that.
I mean, it's not like name me one good Tyler Perry film.
What are you talking about?
Dun,
Daddy,
dun,
dad,
dun.
no, we're not gonna do that. Daddy's Little Girls.
Yeah.
That was good.
Daddy's Little Girls was good. Family That Prays.
Daddy's
was good.
Little Girls was good, or was Stringer Bell just amazing in anything that he does?
The playoff of Stringer Bell versus his.
Let's just call him what's his real name?
Who's angry woman that from Why Did I Get Married?
yeah.
She was good in it.
Yeah.
Oh, Why Did I Get Married?
Oh,
That
I
was
forgot
good.
that was his movie.
Why Did I Get Married was
That
good.
is.
So you got Family That Prays, Why Did I Get Married, Daddy's Little Girls. There's another one. I could have sworn there was another one, but
Why you think of it?
I'm not
I mean,
gonna say Tyler don't make good stuff.
Nah, I'm a big Tyler Perry fan. You know, I told you like,
You watch the
yeah,
TV
I watch
shows.
the TV shows and all that stuff. I like, I
TV
just,
shows
I like,
ain't good to me.
I like making fun of the stuff, but I'll be like,
Yeah.
I support him. I'll be
Yeah.
like, I'll support him before you had the studio when y'all was like Tyler Perry trash. I'm like, it's funny.
And now he's got a studio.
Yeah,
Where
it's
nobody
100.
works but him because he writes all the scripts.
Hey man, he gonna hire more people. That's just what it is.
I feel like he will.
It is.
I feel like that was
It's
like a
good.
setup.
It's black excellence. Black and ugly as ever. However, I stay Houston down to my socks. Once again, it's Avery Like a Very Nice Guy, also known as Carlton Banks. Carlton with a KBA and triple X. Yay. Carlton with a KBA and triple X. Also, we have the co-host, the man that is on the far right of me, my brother, Jess Devon, also writing for the Houston Press. Going to that Roddy Ricch concert tonight. That's
well,
how we
now
get
we just
down.
dating the episode.
Well,
But
we
yeah,
already
I
dated
ain't
the
gonna lie.
episode
We did
with
date
stuff,
the episode.
so
You're right.
it is
You're
what
right.
it is. What it is.
This might not come out till the summer. Nah, it's coming
No,
out.
I'm about to say. I was like, we both looked at you. And when we say
Yeah.
both, we got a special guest with us today, the founder, the creator of the awesome clothing line, A Herd of Bison. You've heard of them. Kendrick Lamar likes it. Golly, how'd I just forget? I don't watch sports. So, yeah. But I'm like, yo, no, a lot of, the first thing I saw, what is his name? We just talked about him. Friend of the show, bam.
Jack Freeman.
Jack Freeman had
Jack
those
Freeman.
moccasins
Had
on.
the moccasins on.
My goodness. Like a clothing line like A Herd of Bison that has amazing streetwear. Like, I mean, we have Kareem Daay with us. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Happy to be here.
Beard God Kareem Daay. Look at that beard. It looks more amazing in person.
It's better when I get out the shower.
Better when you get out the shower. It is what it is. So you're an engineering specialist by day,
For sure.
and you're also a designer by night.
Definitely.
How, like, that's amazing.
Let's go back then.
Yes.
How long you been designing?
I'd have to say since I was in middle school. Yeah, I would say that like
Because this goes on
Yeah.
like when we would ask around. Like, I mean, we want to go. Let's go back all the way. I mean, exclusive doofus. I'm talking about way before that. So let's talk. We talk about middle school. You're from where? Are you from?
I was born in Philadelphia, but I'm from Houston, man. I moved here middle school and
If you move here in middle school, you're from here.
yeah,
That's true.
That's just all that
Houston
matters.
That's
how
my
it
home,
is.
man.
When people be like, "Oh, he's not," I'm like, he came here in middle school. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
people
what
be
I
like,
know.
"Oh, he wasn't here in third grade." I'm like, "You weren't doing nothing
No.
in third grade." Like, what was
Even if you
doing?
get here, if you come here as a freshman
like you
in
was
high
run-
school,
that's what I'm saying. Like you
you're
was
from
running
Houston.
these streets as
Yeah.
an 8-year-old. Like you're
Yeah.
fine. 8-year-olds everywhere live the same life, pretty much. So
sure.
you came from Philly, you moved down here, middle school, and then you just started designing. Like what tell us what. Tell us
Yeah,
what
man. I
happened.
always had like an itch for like just footwear stuff like that. So I would sketch sneakers, and I wasn't really into like the other mediums like apparel, as far as like top pieces and pants and stuff like that. But footwear, I was always into that. So I would sketch and just create shoes and say these will come out in 2000 or 19, I think I did one that was like it was supposed to come out in like 1999, blah blah blah.
Okay.
So I still got those sketches, but yeah, I was into that, and then it kind of just metamorphed into getting into like the fashion part, and then like going into high school, I was like the guy that had the put the bandana and the Gucci on like the Air Force Ones for everybody.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So, I'd make a little bit of money for me and my brother to eat lunch every day,
That's
stuff
awesome.
like that. So, yeah.
Your brother who still sticks with you to this day. To this
It's my
endeavor.
right hand.
Yeah.
for sure.
Your muscle, yeah.
For sure.
That's what's up.
Now, what was it about? Well, I guess what was it that was attracting you to shoes more than any other medium in terms of fashion?
Well, I mean, I just always had a thing for it. I mean, a shoe is very intimate. Like people like look at their shoes and like for instance, like it's hard to give up real estate. Okay, so like I Herd of Bison did the moccasin, right? So it's hard to give up real estate on a person like on their shoe and on their foot, on their feet, opposed to like their chest. Like a person will buy a hoodie from you because it's like it's a hoodie, it's cool.
That's true.
But you're very like particular about the shoes that you wear, and it's
That's true.
So I'm like that too. So
Uh-huh.
like on the other side of it, like just being a consumer, like I'm just really, I take that very serious and stuff like that. So I've always just been a shoe person, all types. I don't have like a particular one. I like everything, but that was just my thing since a little kid.
Mm-hmm. And that's interesting about. So you're right. The real estate market in terms of a shoe is going to be a lot more difficult to break into.
For sure.
In terms of that. So you want to start, because most people, I mean, shoot, even 50 Cent started out with hoodies and T-shirts.
Yeah.
Like most people want to start out the T-shirt route and branch their way out. And a lot of these fashion brands will start off with T-shirts and hoodies and never even get to shoes. because it's such a particular thing to get into. So, what was your thinking when you're saying like, yo, I want to start with shoes?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I never like looked at anything as a cap, so I never looked at it like, man, I can't do that. That was just like a matter of time before like that resource met up with me, and then I created. So the unorthodox approach of like you should do hoodies first and then do shoes. Like I never even looked at it like that. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do, and you know it's obviously once you try to turn everything into a business, it's not as easy to like to grasp people, and you got to do it the right way. But we have it, we release it, and if people want the shoe, they get it. But it's a matter of time before like that catches up with people, and then you say, oh, okay, they got a moccasin too. Like I didn't get that. But the moccasin came early on, man, like early.
How early we talk? I mean, we're talking about you went through middle school and high school, and you're kind of getting into the designs and everything. When do you say, all right, like I want to make a fashion brand, or I want to brand myself out there?
Yeah, so everything kind of like really after high school, I started designing jackets for myself.
Okay.
Like varsity jackets. I didn't get a varsity in high school because I didn't play sports. I played sports, but not high school sports. I boxed, so I wasn't gonna get like a varsity. You know, like people
because
get
there's
no
no
letter
there's
and
no
anything.
boxing
yeah,
team.
you know, I was like that guy that like you know it was cool, but it was like I'm not gonna be going to games and stuff like that. But because I was really consumed with that, so I always wanted one. But I was like, okay, well I'll design my own. So like after that, I started just doing stuff on my own, and I would just kind of like deconstruct the piece. So I would get like a varsity jacket and like take the sleeve off and add a different pattern to it, freak out the inside and add a patch to it and stuff like that. So after like wearing them around the city, people were just like, hey, like where'd you get that jacket from?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I mean, me. Like I just made it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, well, you want to sell it? I'm like, nah. So like I turned down probably like four offers on the jacket that I designed, and then one day, a guy by the name of Eve, you all probably know him.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, he was like, Kareem, I need this jacket, and he like talked to me for a while. Like he was just like, I need that. I was like, you know what, dog, I'm gonna give it to you. Like
He's
it's
a
cool.
fly guy.
Yeah.
So no wonder.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I gave it to him, and then that's when I was like, you know, maybe this could be like. People just ask me. I did a couple more, and people just wanted to buy them. I'm like, okay, well, I think this could probably be like a thing. You know, I didn't know what type of thing. I just knew like, okay, people want something that I'm designing and that I'm creating. But I had no business like IQ. Like I was just like, okay, I would create something, and then people would practically like get shit for free from me. Like, like man, let me give you like $10 for it. I'm like, all right, that's cool, because I wasn't really concerned with like the monetary like aspect of it. It was just like people just accepting like my art. And I was like,
getting
that's
your
cool.
ideas out.
Yeah.
Were you in college at this time, or high school, or what?
No, yeah, I was in college. Yeah, I was.
You were in college.
Mm-hmm.
Undergrad?
Nah, man. My route is crazy, man. I like to tell my story about how like.
Do it now.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. I've never told it like on air, you know, anything like that. But like, it was a very unorthodox approach. So like most people like, you know, had that. I come out of high school and then like I jump right into college and do my 4 years and all that. Like my approach wasn't like that. I was boxing like since I moved here.
Okay.
So my father had me in boxing, and I was like trying to go to the Olympics. I wasn't even concerned about like. Really, I mean, I knew school was like there, but my parents they didn't have like the experience with like sending a kid through college. And plus, it was like my brother and I, so we were the same age.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, we kind of had to figure it out ourselves. But I was just really into boxing, and that was my life. So from outside of designing and then going to tournaments, trying to qualify for Olympic trials and stuff like that, that's what I was on. So when I got out of high school, it was around the time where, you know, I was trying to make the Olympic team and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, it's cool, man. I'm gonna go to college, but like I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So from then I was at TSU at that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from there, I started going, and then I just stopped going, and then I stopped boxing.
Dang, man, why?
Man, it was just I did it for so long, and like my father, he was, and if he listens to this interview, like I've never told him that, told him this, but he was a promoter and a manager, and I saw like both sides of it, like of the game. You know, I saw like the horrible side,
Yeah.
like, and I saw like the glory side because some of the fighters that he had like won world championships and stuff like that. So like that was cool, but like behind the scenes and like it's not that rewarding. And I just thought like I was like, okay, I need like something else because, you know, this is really not. It's really a losing sport. I love it to death, and I'm the biggest boxing fan, and I go to all the fights and watch every fight, but it just wasn't as rewarding. I just felt like it wasn't something that I wanted to keep investing my time in, and then with the slim chances of you like becoming like a world champion, and even if you become a